So I wanted to do a video about a bit of a favourite card of mine, the Three of Pentacles. And I want to talk about something that I don't think is talked about enough. The Pentacles are black in this card. Even in that card that, well, let's be honest, none of us really like it, the Five of Pentacles. In the Five of Pentacles, the card associated with lack and loss and not enough. The pentacles are made of glass and they're golden. We can literally imagine with the way the gold pentacles are highlighted, light streaming through the glass window. It is as if the golden pentacles are literally alight or bursting with light. And yet, in the Three of Pentacles, a really positive card, a card of stability, a card of balanced work, of work that is both good for the soul, financially rewarding, and using a skill that you enjoy using or that you've got good experience in. These pentacles are black, and for me, because I can only talk about my understanding, I think of these as being weaknesses, flaws, difficulties, things that you've had to overcome. Because my experience is that when we have a weakness in our life, if we really focus on that, it can in time become a strength. And, we can only progress so far by working with our strengths because before long we will be held back by our weaknesses. As an example, one of my weaknesses is organization. Really bad at being organized. It's probably partly to do with my lifestyle being so full on, but I've had to put a lot of effort into being organized. And now one of the comments that I often get from people that work with me is how easy it is to book in with me because it's all automated and you can find your slot, you can pay online, it's really easy. It took a lot of effort to get there because before that my booking system was really chaotic. So to me, these three black pentacles, they reflect often that you have turned a weakness into a strength. I often see in psychological readings the Three of Pentacles referring to mental health and referring to good mental health. It often will pop up with the Eight or the Nine of Swords or perhaps the Tower or something like that, and it is a sign that someone has worked on their mental health. Because my experience is that if somebody has got really stable, really good mental health, it usually means that at some point they had to put their mental health high on their personal agenda due to difficult times. And so the Three of Pentacles, particularly if it's with one of the Swords cards, will often suggest somebody that has had to pay attention to their mental health and has now turned it into a strength. Because if we look at this card, it feels to me, with the blackness behind it, that this is down in a crypt. This is down in the foundations of a church or a cathedral. This is the part of you that, props up your everyday life. So, although this is classically considered a work card along with the Eight of Pentacles, and I really agree with that. And if you're asking a question and the Three or the Eight of Pentacles pops up, then I think it's always worth checking in. Is this to do with work? Is this reflecting something in my work life? Part of being a well balanced tarot reader is being able to take a classic card like the Three of Pentacles, the work card, and translate it into different situations. And as an example, the Two of Cups, very easy to say, oh, yes, that's romance, that's love. But if someone's asking, how do I best get my promotion at work? And you get the Two of Cups and you say, well, shag your boss. May be true, but it's very sort of singular. Very often, the Two of Cups in a work relationship means focus on your relationships. Build good works within your workplace. It doesn't often mean there's romance in the workplace. So the Three of Pentacles to me often refers to sort of turning our strengths, our weaknesses, and building them into a strength. It can refer, again, because the pentacles are black and really putting this next to it so you can see that in other pentacles cards, the pentacles are golden. They literally seem to shine out in the five of pentacles. I've also seen the three of pentacles refer to sort of hiding your light, not shining bright, not being confident. If you've asked about work or even a romance relationship actually, and you've got the three of pentacles, there may be an idea that you're hiding something that other people would love to see. So it's not hiding to sort of be mean or nasty, but you're not shining bright about who you are. And I get this quite a lot often with when I'm reading for myself. It's about, particularly perhaps more about the rune law, the fact that I'm hiding what I do, that I've got strengths that I'm not shining. Always look out for the three of pentacles if it crops up with the three of wands, which to me is that classic shining card about almost being a lighthouse, letting your light shine out, or the high priestess, or the two of swords, those sort of more introverted hidden cards, because there is something here about hiding your strengths, hiding your wealth. It could also, if you've asked about money, it could be asking, are you using your money wisely? Are you using it to build something for your future, or are you just leaving it in the bank account or under the bed doing nothing? So I love the three of pentacles. I think I love all the threes actually, in the minor arcana. They're such fascinating cards. But when you are reading tarot, and I wish I'd got the Ace of Pentacles out now. I don't think I can find it quickly, but I will mention it. Always really look. That's my number one tip for reading tarot. Look at the cards, because if you really look, you will always notice that these pentacles are black. If you look at the Five of Pentacles, you will always notice that the Sixth Pentacle can just be seen peeking out, the promise of growth. And if you look at the Ace of Pentacles, you will notice that it is the only pentacle with a rim, suggesting that there is another side to this. If you love tarot and if you find my videos helpful, do consider buying my book. It's a huge help. It's really affordable on Kindle if you like ebooks, as I do. If you want a physical book, you can either buy it from any online store, or you can buy it direct from me. If you're outside of the UK, the postage may impact the overall price. And if you have bought my book, please leave a review on Amazon. It has a huge impact on raising my visibility.